So tighter, push harder, be stronger.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to my YouTube channel and watching my very first video. I am so grateful that you did so. I did want my video to be of something of content and something of great substance, something that I'm knowledgeable about and that I can give my experience and just information to those who are seeking to do the same thing. So as you see, I entitled the video VSG Surgery. And so I got my surgery October 2018. Made the decision to get it just like everybody else who makes a decision to get weight loss surgery, is because you're overweight, and now it's getting to the point where you start developing health issues. And so I had 3 major health issues that was going on, because my highest weight at the time when I made the decision was 266 pounds. And again, I started developing health issues. The first one was bronchitis. The second one was back issues. And the third one was irregular heartbeat, And so that's when I made the decision that I have to change, got to change. Something has to change, Not only that, with the health issues, but also you're just not experiencing what life has for you. You're not experiencing your best life, You're limited. You can't do a lot of things, You start living, sheltered. You start living, out of a box because you don't want to go anywhere. You don't feel good. You think you don't look good. And so we make those decisions based solely upon that, which I hope everyone will make those decisions based on just living a better life, fulfilling life, at its best. And that's what everybody is supposed to do. And just enjoying life. And so I made that decision, and I believe I made the decision, to research it, because there's so many weight loss surgeries out there that you just don't know. Sometimes it can become very overwhelming, but I made my decision because I felt like this surgery was manageable. It didn't seem too extreme, but it's a little extreme. And I think I made it in 2018, the spring, or coming into the summer, because once you make that decision and you have your sit down with your doctor in the hospital that you will be having that, it's like a 6-month period time frame. And within that time frame, you go through several health physicals. That's the word. Several health physicals. And they just need to know, can your body sustain being on the operating table? And then afterwards, will you be healthy enough to maintain what you're getting ready to face during this surgery? Not only that, mentally, they want to see where you're at mentally, because we can drop the weight off all we want, but if your mentality is not in a good place, what you're going to do is drop the weight off and then pick it back up. You know what I mean? And so no one wants to do that. So you want to be stable enough mentally that physically everything will be okay, and you're able to drop the weight and enjoy life and, all that other good stuff that comes along with it. We'll get to that later. But so I had my surgery, and I don't know, it was very fast. I wasn't nervous. I was excited. I was just like, I'm ready, let's just do this. So I had my surgery, and it just, if anybody has surgery, anesthesia, whatever, knock you out, wake up, you never know how many hours it's been. But it's very funny because when you have the surgery, they know they pump your body up with gas. And so It's like your chest is so tight from it. It hurts so much because that's all the gas that they pump your body in order to go into your stomach and take half of your stomach. And so what I was told is that when the part of the stomach that they take out of you is the part that connects to your mind and tell your mind that you're hungry. And so that part is out. So you, at this point, not at this point at surgery, because you're not even thinking about food, you're in pain. And the only thing you care about is that morphine button that they put in your hand. And you're just clicking. But the purpose of the surgery is to take out half of your stomach, which is the sleeve. So your stomach look like a football, and they cut out half of your stomach, and it causes the rest that they leave to look like a sleeve. But the part that they cut out is the mental part, I guess you can say, that kind of lets you know, I'm hungry. You know, food. That is the part they take out. And so, were there any complications? I had a ton of complications because number one, you have to keep your body hydrated. You have to drink water. And even though you have to drink like 4 bottles of water, we all know that we're supposed to do that anyway. But they don't tell you that in the midst of you trying to get watered down, there's complications with getting the water down because your stomach is so tight now that you can't drink as fast as you want to. You can't get the water down as you want to. And so, you know, when you struggle with that, you know that there's a part that you can get dehydrated. And so when you get dehydrated, you got to go to the hospital, and then they have to, you know, give you IVs, pump you with water, you know. So I had several trips to the hospital because I just could not drink that much water. And also what they want you to do is walk. So as you're drinking, you're walking. And so with the walking, it kind of eases up the gas in your stomach. So it, you know what I mean? It all coincides with each other. And then there's stages to this. So number one, you don't even want to eat. Okay, you just like, what did I do to myself? But it's worth it. But that's the thought that you're going to get. So you have stages. You have the liquid stage, you have the puree stage, you have the soft stage, and then you have the regular food stage. But everybody knows you can't just go back to eating regular because you're so restricted on what you can eat because your stomach is so restricted. So sometimes it's just a couple of ounces. I had that going on. And once I felt like I got a hang of it and I started dropping the weight. And another thing too, a lot of people say, oh, don't look at the scale. But for me, I couldn't help it. I had to look at the scale because for me, it motivated me to want to continue to lose weight. Like every morning, it was just like I lost 2 pounds, 3 pounds. But like weight was just, I'm serious, dropping off of me like rapidly to where I immediately had to get a whole new wardrobe. Because I couldn't fit anything. Because can you imagine going from a 3X, 24, 22, and then within months, you're just dropping weight. And so for women, it's just like, you're excited because you no longer have to go to the plus side. You know what I mean? It's been so long since you've been on a regular side that you're just like, there was times I wanted to cry. Like in the clothing store, like, I cannot believe I am no longer in the plus size area. Like, girl, you did that. There was, you know, sometimes you just got to encourage yourself. You did it. So, you know, with me, because I was dropping the weight so fast, I had another complication with my gallbladder. I had to get my gallbladder removed because I was losing weight so fast that they explained it, you know, doctor's term, that when I would eat, my gallbladder would take the food. But when it would try to take the food, it would attack. And so that's when I would get attacks. And, you know, I think I was in the hospital like 3 times to where my doctor was like, we're just gonna have to take your gallbladder. So had the surgery in October. Then I had to get another surgery to get my gallbladder removed in May. Yeah, got it done May. But I was already, I think, down like 60 or 70 pounds. Like, when I tell you the weight, I never had a struggle with getting the weight off. And I know some people say that in the surgery there's stalls where 1 minute you're losing weight, then the next minute you're not, and 1 minute you can lose 8 pounds, and the next minute that was never my problem. It was to the point where I was scared because I was dropping so much weight so quickly. Another thing they don't tell you, the hair loss. I literally was losing my hair. And this is why it's important to take your calcium and your vitamins, because, and I think you can't prevent it from happening. It happens. There was time I was scared to like comb my hair, because I would comb my hair and it would just be like strands of hair. I was terrified. That's another stage. They don't tell you about the complications going in. They don't tell you about the surgeries that you might have to get after it, because it's responding to the weight loss, hair loss. Another thing also is when you lose weight so fast, you have to look out or, be aware of your excess skin. You know what I mean? That happens. I think it's inevitable because, your body is stretched to a certain amount, to a certain weight. And then once, you're losing all that fat and you're dropping weight so quickly, your body is just going to respond. So, there's certain areas that I would love to help people out with, especially with the excess skin. You have your arms, you have your stomach, you have your inner thighs. It's just a lot. I think it just determines the individual. And I will say that you do have to exercise. Like, you cannot just accept this surgery and not exercise, because again, when you're losing this weight, you're developing excess skin. And I'm at a place now where I have to go to the gym because I have the excess weight. The excess skin is, there's major areas that I have it in, but it's not that bad. Another thing for the ladies, I just have to be all the way honest. When I was a heavier girl, I was thick. Okay. I had curves, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know where my curves went. Like, I don't have no more. Like, it's to the point where, and I don't suggest this for a lot of people. I think it's just for those that lose weight so fastly. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I went from a 3X 22, 24 to now wearing a size medium within a year. So my highest weight was 266 and my lowest weight right now is about I think I'm like 143, but I always go up. Even if I'm gaining weight, I think the highest weight I've been at during the surgery, because you're going to lose weight because you're going to eat again and you're going to have those desires again. But I want people to know that you're still limited. You can't eat a full meal. Like, I can't even eat a full, a whole hero. Okay, I can barely eat a whole bagel. Okay, and people around me like, you don't eat. Why you don't eat? You eat. I can't eat. I eat some, but I can't eat the whole plate, which is a good thing because you don't need to eat a whole plate sometimes. Okay, take your bites, put it to the side. I'll see you later. I'll be back later. But yeah, it's just been a journey. There's been some challenges, but there's been some highs in this surgery. Like, there's sometimes, even today, I look at in the mirror and I'm just so proud. Like, I'm like, I did this. I really did this. And then when you get to that point where you're proud of yourself and you achieved your goal, you don't want to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something you just don't want to go back. Why would you want to go back? You know what I mean? And to be honest, I so enjoy life now. I'm going out more. I'm social, meeting new people, and I just love it. I'm so enjoy life now. And it is a decision, I think it is one of the best decisions that I have ever made in my life. Yeah, I think I kind of just summed that up. Most people just do, bit by bit, part 3, part 4. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to give you the whole rundown on why I had the surgery, the ups and downs of the surgery, the highs of the surgeries. And yeah, I think that's it. I will say, what's my greatest achievement during this whole journey is that there's so many people who have watched my transition and watched my transformation, and they have actually been encouraged to get the surgery. That to me means everything. That I can be an example, that I can be someone that someone can look at and be encouraged and believe that they can change also. I get it all day, every day, especially on social media. I'm just so proud, and I'm just like, whatever you want, whatever you need. Because, we have a lot of people that's like, oh, I didn't get the surgery. I just, lost weight. You're lying. Okay. I never wanted it to be a secret. What's the secret? You know what I mean? If I could be an example to you and help change your life, I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? It's okay sometimes to be an open book. Sometimes it's okay. And so to know that people are getting this same surgery because they have seen my transformation, it means everything. I get it all the time on Instagram, on Facebook. It means so much. And so I'm just glad I got it. It was the best decision that I ever made. And I'm so glad that some of you who'll be watching this, have done the surgery, thinking about getting the surgery. Just do what's best for you. You know what I mean? You can't live for other people because sometimes they'll let you down. You know what I mean? So your decision have to just be upon you. You know what I mean? Just be happy. If this is what's going to make you happy, be happy. Do what you need to do in order to enjoy life. Thank you all for watching my first video. It may be a little all over the place, but I just wanted to be real. I just wanted to sit down and I wanted to, let you guys know, what I did, why I did it, and, how's life after surgery. We might do a video of how's life after surgery, because life after surgery is a lot. Is a lot, okay? The people that try to come back into your life, the people that try to come in your life, people are a trip. It's just. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into my first video. I pray that something that I said helped you, encouraged you, inspired you. So listen, we're going to be back with more videos. We have fashion hauls coming up, clothing hauls coming up, makeup tutorials coming up. We have vlogs, because again, I go out all the time, and so I might do a vlog this Saturday because we're celebrating somebody in my life. Her birthday, my niece. I just love this girl, just like my little sister. And so I might vlog that so that you get a little taste of, what I do on a regular basis, So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you soon.